here. Well, I'm going to work on a couple of pages in my art journal, and what I did do, like I didn't have enough art journals already, or books, or notebooks, I went and I bought another one. My other ones have lined paper except for that one I was practicing in, and so I purchased this one, which was a pretty penny, I'll tell you. It was like 25 bucks just for this. I'm from Canada, so everything is more expensive here. And I had a coupon. Not a coupon, but I had like a gift card. I guess I returned something, and so I had a gift card. So actually, I just paid half of what it was. But still, a pretty penny. But these pages are nice and smooth. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to cover up the pages so I can have some background. Is I'm going to cover up these two pages with, whoops, the tissue paper. And I'm going to cover it up, or adhere it, with this matte medium. So I'm going to do that, and I'll leave it filming, but I don't know if you will see it or not. Actually, I might start here, because this one doesn't want to lay flat, because it's like adhered there. Let's see how the other ones are. Yeah, the other one's still flatter. So I'll probably adhere these two pages. So I'm going to give it a shake, because I know the first time I used this, it didn't glue anything down. I was pretty disappointed in it, but maybe it's because I didn't mix it up very good. So we'll give it a good shake, shake, shake. And we'll just figure out how much I think I need. Oh, of course it's taped. Okay, the funny thing is, it looks like it's taped with the washi tape or the tissue tape, and I have a roll of this stuff, and it doesn't hold at all. There's no adhesive on it, so that's kind of funny that this one actually does hold. So probably about there. I'll leave a little bit overhang, but I don't want to waste too much, so I don't want to leave too much of an overhang. I'm thinking this would be a really good background paper too for like a Christmas theme, because it has the postcards, like a vintage Christmas thing. I'm going to lift up my sleeves because I don't want to get paint on my shirt or glue on my shirt. So I hope I stirred that enough, because I won't be too happy if it doesn't stick this time. Sorry about that. Probably. There we go. I'll start in the middle to make sure this seam gets nicely done. And I probably should have put papers in between each page, like wax paper or something like that, so it doesn't interfere with the next page or the side of the book. And I keep hitting my tripod because I work with my tripod in front of me. I need to find a different setup, and I just ordered something from Amador's sister, so I'm hoping that will be a new way for me to film, and it'll be above me instead of in front of me. Because yeah, this isn't the easiest. Okay. And then this is going to have to dry, and then I will cut around the edges. And I don't like that it's got wrinkles in it. I know, we need texture. I know, okay. Tracy, let it go. But I like everything to be nice and flat. And you know what else? Okay, I think I have a little bit of some problems, because you know what else bothers me? This text is upside down. Postcards right side up. This text is upside down. Oh, Tracy, get over it. And this stuff kind of dries fast if I'm able to lift that up. The edges. Okay, so I will finish with this. I will let this dry, and then I will cut all the edges off. And it's bubbling up. Maybe I need to put, no, I don't think I need to put a coat on top. I'll just let it dry. Just leave it alone. And I'll come back and I will cut the edges off of that. okay, I am sorry. I totally worked in another room and I never filmed any of what I did. But after this had dried and I put my paints on it, this pink looked very vibrant. And I didn't want pink, I wanted burgundy because this is a fall theme to this page. And for some reason it came out really pink. So I had to tone it down. And one thing I forgot to do as I was working on it was I wanted to blend the colors really well with a baby wipe. And I totally forgot to use the baby wipe in between the colors. So after a couple days, I thought, well, I'm going to either trash this page or like trash it as in put gesso all over it, or I'm going to keep working on it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to keep working on it. So what I did do was I took a baby wipe and I wet the baby wipe even more so, and I rubbed really, really hard. And as you can see, obviously it wouldn't blend the colors because the colors were dried for a couple days, but what it did do was it took some of the color off. So these pages look more worn. And then these were right down to that tissue paper I used. So I just used some of the distress stain in the tea dye, and it gave it more of the orangey look I was going for. Now I want to put a picture in here because it's grateful or thankful, something I'm grateful or thankful for. So I have a photo of my family, and I'm going to put it somewhere around here and then put a writing there. Now I want to, because I love hearts, I want to use this stencil with all the hearts on it, but I don't want to cover up our picture, obviously. So what I did do was, you probably can't tell, is I cut a heart out of a piece of plastic packaging, and I'm going to put it on top of us, so no materials will go on our photo. And then I'm going to put this on top and use some, I know it's not called drywall compound, but that's what I want to call it because I used to use that. I'll have to, I'll have to look, just a sec. Molding paste, that's what it's called, and I'm using this stuff here just because that's what they had. And like I said, I've used drywall compound before and it worked fine. I don't know how it would go for the long haul, but so I'm going to do this, and I'm probably going to do this off camera because with my luck I'll probably screw it up, so I will be back. Okay, so I adhered the photo down with some of my ATG, and then I put some glue around the edges. And what I did for this was, as it's transparent, you can't see it, but I have the transparent, or my packaging, the heart shape behind the hearts, so I can line it up so it's stuck to the actual template and not to the photo. And then I'm going to line that up, and then I'm going to add the molding paste to it, if I can open the container. And this is light molding paste. Probably be better if I had the thicker molding paste, but just want to make sure we're all in there and I'm not cutting anybody's head off. Well, actually the only head I'd cut off is my husband's because he's taller than any of us. So if I go over the photo, that's fine. I kind of want to go over the photo, but just the edges, obviously, not any of us. So we'll see how this goes. It might be a total fail, but we will see. Like I said, I have the template of the heart underneath, so you won't, I won't hit the actual photo. And fun but messy. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I kind of like it. I was kind of hoping, I don't know what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping it would have covered more of the photo, like, I don't know. I know what I was thinking. I was thinking it was all going to be white except for the heart and then hearts on top. So I have a feeling I kind of didn't do what I wanted to do. Let's see if I could smush up the hearts and then puts hearts on top. That's what I was planning on doing. Does that even make sense? I wanted white, or not white, but I wanted a color around us so you couldn't see the corners of the photo. And then I wanted hearts on top of that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to have to take it off of the... Take the heart off. I don't know if you even know what I mean, but we'll put that back in. Okay. And now I want hearts around it, but I don't want you to see that it's a square photo. Does that make sense? We'll see. Well, after I do this, I'm going to have to let it dry anyway and wash my stencil. Oh, this is like icing a cake. Sadly, it sure doesn't taste like it. This might just be looking like crap, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's better. I'll clean it up a little bit better. But that's kind of what I was going for. And then I'll put some color on there, and then I'll put the hearts on and see how that goes. So now that this is dry, the modeling paste is dry, I actually put some more on with this little tool here, and this was for ceramics, when you do ceramics, but it was nice and small, so I got to scrape off any extras and add some where you could see the paper from behind the picture and stuff like that. Now, as you can see, that some of the paint mixed into the modeling paste, which is fine, but what I should have done was put some color in the modeling paste. But I didn't, so I'm going to color it. Now, I still want to use the stencil with the hearts. And I want to color this because it looks, I don't know, looks kind of nasty. But I don't want to spray it on because I don't want it to get underneath the heart. I'll do it with these, but I don't want it to get on the picture here. So, it's just that I have to add a lot of color to this. So I'm using just a makeup sponge. I just sprayed some of the mist, this mist here, it's an orangey color. I sprayed it on a piece of wax paper, and I'm going to see if I could pick it up with the sponge and then, you know, just pounce around and color it up that way. Especially this purpley area. This purpley stuff was from the background of the actual picture. It is coloring, but it's not going to be as intense as if I was going to put it on. Ooh, that's kind of cool. If I was going to spray it directly, it would be way more intense, I think, than if I'm doing this. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I? Okay. That's better than the color it was before. You could tell that it picked up the background color before. Now it looks like it's supposed to be on there. Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't look like it's supposed to be on there. That's probably not the right wording, but anyway, I'm a little nervous about adding I love this color. This is like my favorite color is a wild currant. It's like my favorite color, but I like red. Surprise, surprise. So again, I have the heart acetate, or the heart piece that I'd cut out of packaging on there. And let's just hope it doesn't bleed to the picture. Let's see. I'm a little nervous. This could ruin the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, right. You can't ruin art journaling. I can. Let me see here. Is that right? Okay. Oh, you know what that means? I'm going to have red fingers. I know. Art journaling, you get dirty. But guess what, people? I don't like to get dirty, so this is going to be a big challenge for me. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. Oh, I just sprayed my finger directly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It worked! Alright! And look! It looks like I cut myself. So much for keeping clean. Oh well. I'm going to go wash my hands. And I think I like how that turned out. And I'll be back. I like how that turned out. It looks kind of square because that's how the stencil was. I should have shoved it over a little bit. But look at all that pretty color. Should I put it on this page or should I put it on the next page? Let's put it on this page and see what happens. Oh, here we go. I'm full. I need gloves. Not only do I need a drop cloth, I need a whole bodysuit. Well, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I need one of those like hazmat suits. And then I won't get any ink on me whatsoever. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that. No. I'm just going to keep going until I run out of ink. That one didn't turn out as good. But I just see here that I have ink overspray, so I'm going to add a heart here. And if you look, the hearts did... Well, it's not going to go. Okay, fine then. The hearts did bleed a bit, but that's okay. I think I can live with that. I don't think I'll get too upset about that. But I'm going to try and sponge on some color over here. I guess the stuff on my wax paper had dried up already. Oh, it's funny. It's not going on like it did for the... Over here, the orange went on way better. This did not a thing. The orange was Lindy's, if you're wondering, and this one is Glimmer Mist, which I don't really care about the brands, as you know. Nobody's giving me stuff for free, so I don't really care what brand I use. And I'm going to have to wash my hands because it looks like I was attacked by a zombie. Remember these leaves that I had cut out in a previous video? Well, I want to use them on this page, and I still may use a few, but I like the color of these ones here that I cut out. And what I did was I just took some ink and I went where the veins of the leaves would be. And then I want to use a tree, and you do not know how much it pained me to cut this tree out. I have a thing with calendars and dates, and I was hoarding this, even though it was in my scrap bin. I was hoarding this piece, but I cut the tree out. I'm so proud of myself. So I will adhere this to the page. I adhered the tree on, and I'm going to go around with my Pitt pen. I've seen many do that, and then you rub it, and then it shades it. So, of course, I have to do this on camera, so if it doesn't work out, everybody can see. Oh, I like that. That's what I liked when I saw it on a video. I'm like, oh, I like that. And I do. So you don't want to watch me do all this. So I just wanted to see if it worked. I wanted to share with you if it worked. So it does. Not only did I outline the tree with the Pitt pen, and then I rubbed it to smear it, I also took a... I don't know what color it is. I took a pinky colored Pitt pen, and I actually went around all the hearts, and I like that a lot better. It defines them a little more because they bled so much, so I like that they're defined a little bit more. So I just have to do some printing on here and figure out how my leaves are going to go down, and then my page should be finished. So I started doing my journaling here because I like to journal. I like to write things. And first I just did it with a little bit of a yellowy color and tea dye. And I didn't think it blended in too much. It kind of went too stark bright. So let me pick these up. So I added some of my favorite color, the burgundy color, or aged mahogany I guess it's called. And this is the difference, and I like this a lot better. It blends a little bit more in with the background. So I used Distress ink, so we'll see once I put the glue on if it smears or runs the ink. But so I'm going to just finish adding the red onto the letters. So I adhered down my words, and I typed these out on the computer, so they're just on regular computer paper. And then I added some leaves to this side, and I wanted to use some of these ones that I made, but they just would not stick. I'm wondering if it's because I used the Mod Podge, and I don't know, it just every time I touched it, it would stick to my finger. See? Mod Podge stays tacky. Look at that. I'm not impressed with that. Mine's just always been like that. Maybe my thumb's sticky, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, that sticks, look. Don't. So I don't care for Mod Podge. Anyway, I added some leaves here. It feels like I need to add something else, but I don't know what. So maybe I'll just leave it and walk away. I think I'm completed it. Do I love it? I don't think I love it. Do I like it? Yes, I like it. This is my very first page, and I'm happy I did it, and I'm looking forward to doing new ones. Actually, I have a couple ideas on some other pages. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. I can't really call it a tutorial. It's kind of like a choppy step-by-step or a choppy walkthrough on how I made these pages. But thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a very creative day today. Bye now.
That I just can't seem to let go. That time